Green Bay Packers OTAs underway. You know who wasn't there? Just wasn't there? Aaron Rodgers. And why would he be? You know what I mean? At odds with the organization, pretty much. Let's all be honest here. Gloom and doom if you're a Packers fan. There is literally negative 4% chance, I feel like, at this point, that he suits up for the Packers again. He was on, he actually had an interview with Mayne last night when he was in Hawaii or some tropical location while he was not at OTAs, talking about how it's not Jordan, likes Jordan Love, good kid, not his teammates, likes his teammates, likes the city of Green Bay, likes the coaching staff, right? Him and LaFleur seem like they have a good relationship. By the way, sidebar, I live in NEPA. Woke up this morning, it was very cold. Stepped out on my porch, windy, cold, so I figured it was still cold. Wearing sleeves, it's about 80. Probably look like an idiot, feel like an idiot. I digress. Back to the Packers. So Aaron Rodgers goes on Mayne, not the coaching staff, not Jordan Love. Jordan Love, great kid, great teammates, loves Green Bay, this and that. The problem, and what he didn't mention, and what we've known pretty much this whole time, is that it's the front office. Brian Gutenkunst started as a scout somewhere, scouting cornerbacks in Mississippi or Montana, somewhere in the middle of the country, somewhere no one knows about. He's, the guy scouting D3 players, and works his way up through the Green Bay Packers organization and finally makes it to the top and has some sort of power trip thinking that he is bigger than the organization. I can't even say it's Gutenkunst, you know what I mean? It is how the Packers are, you know what I mean? They're great players. They're almost like, as an organization, and I love them, they're my team, almost like a Bill Belichick, you know what I mean? They'll take chances on guys, older guys that other teams think don't have anything left, and get the most out of them. And then they will be a little too early. They're always thinking about the future. I digress. I said they're kind of like Bill Belichick. The only difference being Bill Belichick has won 6 Super Bowls doing it his way. The Packers have won 2. I'm not going to go back to the 60s when they had Bart Starr. I'm going to say like the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers era. So let's be honest, the same thing happened with Brett Favre. Gutenkunst was in college, high school, might have been a scout, might have been scouting kids in Montana at that point. I'm not really sure what his deal was when Favre was there, but let's be honest, they kind of booted him out for Aaron Rodgers. No one was thrilled with that. We as Packers fans, we all wanted Brett Favre, most of us, to retire a Packer, and they booted him out for Rodgers, and they drafted Rodgers. Maybe not a little too early, because let's be honest, when they drafted Rodgers, I think the Packers were coming off an 8-8 season. Favre had a 4-season stretch where they were struggling. He didn't look great. He was throwing a lot of interceptions. Looked like he was coming close to the end, and then he had a renaissance year, and they made it to the NFC Championship game, and then they traded him to the Jets so they could start Aaron Rodgers, and then he went to the Vikings and kicked their ass for a year, and then he hurt his ankle, and that was it. But now they're doing it with Rodgers, and it sucks, you know what I mean? And if Jordan Love ends up having a 12-year career, they'll probably end up doing it to him as well. And if he's as talented as they think he is, and he could potentially be, he'll end up winning 1 Super Bowl when he should have won, 3 or 4. But the organization is incompetent and can't get them players they need. They make decisions like, hey, couldn't stop the run in the NFC Championship game. We have a pretty good team. We have Devontae Adams. When they take him out of the game, it's a struggle to find a consistent target. But hey, let's go and draft a backup quarterback and then a 3rd-string running back in the 2nd round. They do things like that, and they'll probably do it to Jordan Love as well. If he ends up having that career, that longevity in his career, which they hope he can. And us Packers fans, if this is the end of Aaron Rodgers, we also hope that he can as well. But, I'd be lying. I'd be lying if I said I wish our organization kind of took the approach that Tampa Bay did and, went out and got a guy like, call me crazy, Julio Jones, who's out there. Don't want to be in Atlanta anymore. Now, granted, they're probably not going to trade him. You're going to probably have to pay a premium for them to trade him in the conference, in the NFC. I think Julio's probably worth a second, third round, like a second round pick and a fourth, or a second and a third. I wouldn't want to give up a first round pick, but hell, if it means keeping Aaron Rodgers, Goody, go out, trade that first overall pick. Again, you made it to the NFC Championship back-to-back years. Defense is decent. You got a new defensive coordinator, so let's see how that works itself out. But, hey, you still need that weapon. Julio Jones is out there. Doesn't need to be the number one. Can take a little bit of attention off of Davante Adams. And if Davante Adams keeps doing what he's been doing, I don't know what's going on here. Got a guy in a mask looking at his phone. I'm just going to go. People. But if Davante Adams keeps doing what he's doing, Julio Jones can in Green Bay, can flourish, can kind of have like a resurgence year, and get back to what Julio was for a couple years, get the last bit out of him like they did with Charles Woodson, like they did with Julius Peppers, and maybe, just maybe, get Aaron Rodgers back and, win one more Super Bowl before the guy retires or moves on. That's all I'm asking. Aaron Rodgers, I don't know, when will this end? Might have a Packers podcast coming soon. I'll keep you posted on that. Maybe I'll start posting more videos soon. I feel like I haven't posted a video. It's probably been about 2 weeks. That's on me, not on you. Go subscribe. That's appreciated. Follow our podcast. Like or watch another video. I have a bunch on the Packers. And appreciate you seeing the next one.